Okay, welcome back to the channel. At the Chinese Tea Garden here in San Antonio, Texas. I'm here to scout some spots for photos and also show you around in case you've never been here or you're thinking about coming here. Show you what the spots look like, what the entire place looks like. It's very beautiful, great for photos, great for video, great for video for the channel as well. Which if you aren't subscribed and leaving likes and comments already, please make sure you do so. I'm Jorge Padilla, photographer, videographer, and content creator based in San Antonio, Texas. Feels good to say that. But yeah, so welcome. For those of you who already support the channel, I appreciate the support. It means a lot to me. And I hope you're in it for a long haul, because this year is going to be filled with even more videos, a lot more content, hopefully to keep you educated, engaged, and entertained. That's the plan. So let's jump into showing you around. So online it says Japanese tea garden, but on the sign it says Chinese tea garden. Anyway, let's get into it. So the video and the topic of the video today is preparing for a photo shoot. And specifically, here are the 5 things you need to do to prepare for any photo shoot. So let's start with number 1. Probably very obvious to everyone, whether it's your first photo shoot ever or not, but number 1 is make sure your gear is ready to go. And what I mean by that is make sure your batteries are charged. Your memory cards have memory, obviously, and aren't corrupt or at maxed out with space from, I don't know, the photos from last week that you took for social media. Make sure you have your tripods, your gimbals, whatever you're going to use for your photos. It's different for everyone depending on what type of photography you're doing that day, what your subject is, what you're trying to get done. Maybe you're doing photos and videos at the same location or at the same time you're out, whatever it is. Again, make sure your gear is ready to go. Lenses are clean, everything works, your gear's already packed. And on that note, just to kind of stay on topic of gear, keep it to a minimum, meaning don't pack more than what you need. Pack what you're going to use, not what you think you might use. So have a specific goal for the photo shoot, pack accordingly, make sure everything works for it. So that's number 1. I know it's a lot, but it's important. So that's number 1. Okay, tip number 2, and that is to go to the spot. Go to the place where you're going to take these photos or the video, whatever you're doing, and go at the time of day, night, morning, whatever time your shoot is at. Go at that time. That way you know specifically how light looks there, how everything sounds there, how it looks at night, how it looks in the morning, how it looks at sunset or full set of sun out. So you have everything that, again, you need. So you know specifically what filters you'll need to take with you and pack, or if you don't need any at all, or maybe you just need sunglasses for you because of the brightness, or maybe you need flashlights because you're shooting at night and you need your flash or something else to give light to capture as much as you can on those images you're trying to get at that location. But also, and just as important, not just during COVID, the current pandemic, but a lot of places taking advantage of this, emptiness or lack of people at certain places. There's renovations going on depending on where you're at. So the last thing you want is to not go at all, show up the day of, and then there's renovations going on, construction going on, something that just completely derails or detours your photo shoot and the objective of what you're trying to get done that day for your client, for yourself, for your videos, whatever it is. So basically, being prepared, but this time instead of your gear, know your location. So again, number 2 is go to the location, scout it out with the time of day that you're shooting at for your photo or video project, content creation, and get to know and what to expect in that time of day at the location. And again, if there's renovations going on, traffic, whatever it is, construction there, a little bit of a detour, but at least you'll be prepared. That's number 2. Okay, so tip number 3 is have an idea of what you want to capture, what you want to take a photo of, or what the point is, what the objective is with the photo shoot, with the video shoot, with the content creation at that location, at that time of day, using the gear that we already discussed. Now, what does that mean? Maybe you're doing a couple's portrait photos. That's what I'm doing here. And so I want to look at particular spots at this time of day that look good with the sunlight or sunset, with the background, with the location. I already scouted out a few different spots here to do some poses, which brings me into the next part of part 3. Have some poses of either the people, the person, product photography. Again, an objective of what you want to capture and what you want to convey in your images, in your video, in your social media, your content creation that you're working on at that location. So that involves a number of things. Yes, having your gear, being prepared right, and going to the location at the time of day that you're shooting at, but also have a mock-up, meaning an idea either in your head, on your phone, that you looked up on social media, got inspired to do from somewhere else, or you came up with all on your own. Either one is fine, but have that already prepared, so when you get there and you're practicing using your gear, you also practice what it would look like. Essentially a mock run or a mock-up photo shoot. Even though it's not the actual photo shoot, even though it's not the actual video shoot, again, practicing so when it is time, you are that much more prepared and ready to get what you want and make it happen. So again, use social media. People use Instagram and Pinterest a whole bunch to gather ideas for poses, for different locations, the best spots to shoot at, the best time to shoot at, all of that. So take that into consideration. It'll help you to be even prepared, more prepared, as to maybe even if it's your first time, having those things in place will just make it a smoother shoot for yourself and for your clients too. Everyone's happy, everyone wins. Again, number 3, have that idea and objective already in your head and practice it when you're there. Okay, so tip number 4, and that is prepare for the weather. So not just the sunlight, how it's gonna be, there's a lot of people, if it's empty, the traffic, construction, if it's open, whatever it is, right? Aside from that, prepare to shoot in the weather that it currently is. So if you have a photo shoot coming up in summertime and you live somewhere where it's extremely hot and dry or humid, bring some towels to dry the sweat. Bring something to wash your hands with in case they get too sweaty. Just keep them dry maybe, so they don't get all over your gear. Maybe you still need to wear masks because of choice or your health. Be prepared with that. Bring some water bottles. You can leave them in nice chest in the vehicle that you have, and that's something that you have already for yourself and your clients, for your customers. So it's a whole experience. It's not just the photos that they're getting and that's it. It's a full experience for them as much as it is for you. So again, prepare for the weather. If you are shooting somewhere where it's gonna rain, there's different types of things you need for your gear and for your clothes as well. Umbrellas, again, bring some for you and for your client so that both of you or everyone involved in the shoot has a better time with that type of weather where you are shooting at and the time of year you're shooting at as well. Again, that goes a long way. It's a whole experience you're creating for the client. That's number 4. Okay, gotta get going because it's getting late. Sun is starting to set, but also got super windy. Like, talk about, you know, being prepared and going through the motion of the tips I'm giving you now, but it got super windy now. I didn't bring a what is it called, dead cat, so I'm leaving the park. Also, I'm walking backwards and I can see if anything's behind me, but I'm walking backwards because the way that the sun is setting, if I go this way, oh, it's better now. Yes, okay, then I can walk forward. I'm just kidding, I did that on purpose, guys. I'm a pro, I'm a photographer, come on. Anyway, the last one is to have great communication skills to create that experience that I talked about a moment ago in, was it 4? To just make it an overall better experience for your customers so they return to you for more business in the future, and they also talk about you and brag about you on social media to their friends and family so you get more customers. Now this may range from something as simple as, wow, you know, Jorge did an amazing job with the poses, he was on time, he had water bottles for us because it was super hot and we're thirsty. He even brought some towels to keep ourselves dry and so we don't look sweaty in our photos because it was important to us that we look great. So the overall experience and the way that they felt from the photo session was awesome. They talk about you, they share it on social media, of course, but they talk about you and brag about you in that photo session to everyone else, thus bringing you more work. Oh, but it doesn't stop there, and it doesn't start there. It actually starts right from the beginning, excuse me. So when you're talking to your customers, whether it's just for portraits, another content creator who needs photos, maybe a business that you're doing a video for, it starts from the beginning. So as soon as they inquire about the services you provide, how quickly you can get the video to them, the photos to them, ideas that you have, prices, everything. You need to know what you offer so your customer knows what they're going to get. So the experience from the beginning is already clear in what you offer, what you give to them, what they get in return for the money they pay you for the photos you're going to give them, the video, content creation, again, your services, your product you're giving them. So bonus tip, I guess number 6 in total, but bonus tip number 1, and this doesn't have to do so much with just preparing, for the actual photo shoot, but for keeping customers, having returning customers and gaining more customers. Offer them a discount, send them an email, a card, whatever you do, because it's your business, and tell them thank you, you had a great experience, it's a pleasure working with them, you hope to do business with them in the future for their photo needs, their video needs, content creation needs, whatever services you provide, and offer them a discount. It doesn't have to be a whole free session, it doesn't have to be a free video for their channel or their business, or content creation, stack, whatever you're giving them, but at a discounted rate. Maybe give them a 20% discount, maybe even half off, depending on what you charge and how comfortable you are financially. Again, whatever your business needs to grow and can afford to do, offer them that. They'll be grateful for it, but they'll also, again, return, and they'll talk to you about you to their friends, to their family, on social media as well. So you have even more customers, more potential customers coming in. Essentially, you're paying them for the marketing a discounted rate. So let's just say you charge $100 a shoot, and you give them a 20% discount. So it's an $80 shoot now. Those $20 you just paid, so that way they post the photos or the video. That way they talk about you on social media and they tell their family and friends. Do with that what you will, but it's gonna bring you in more customers. Okay, so that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Those are the top 5 best ways to prepare for your photo shoots for your customers, and you have the best experience. You have returning customers, you're prepared, you get the photos, the videos, the content creation that you promised your customer. And again, it's just something simple. Use the bonus tip if you want to have more customers returning and gain new ones, using an idea such as a discount on a future session. But that's it. Again, hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe, leave a like, and comment below on what your favorite tip or what you can tell us. We can share with the community on how to prepare for a photo shoot, a video shoot, content creation. Again, whatever service you provide using your camera. Again, hope you enjoyed it. I really got to get going because it is starting to get dark out, and gotta go home and have dinner. So yeah, peace guys. Ooh, that reminds me, this is my Dodge Ram 1500. It is super fun to drive, and I know it's not an F-150 Lightning. However, let me know if you want to see more vehicle content as well, for videos and photos as well. I love my truck, so I'm happy to oblige.